What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Hot Wheels. Now, as you can see, we got the Gold Bumblebee, we have Optimus Prime, Bumblebee Original, and of course the Fleet Track Optimus Prime. Now, I am very sorry for making videos very late, and I am going to start amping up making videos and getting videos out to y'all. But nevertheless, we got so much stuff coming, and stay tuned for so much more. Please definitely leave a like, comment down below, and of course, as well as subscribe. But as anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. Alrighty, guys, now here we have all four of them, and the first one that we are going to start off with is none other than Bumblebee the Classic. So let's go ahead and open this guy up, and of course, as always, before y'all start commenting down below in the comments, I don't want anybody saying, well, how come you're opening? You should save it. I actually do have two of each. So it's actually smart to have two of each. That way you can open one up to do a review. And of course, have one close in the package. So first up, here we have Bumblebee in the Beetle in the G1 Classic. And obviously you have the red Autobot insignia on the hood. And I'm not gonna lie, this Volkswagen Beetle is pretty cool. It's really nice. Definitely Hot Wheels made it very G1 like. And of course, here on the bottom, we can see all the printing on it in nice shiny chrome. If I want to go ahead and focus. Yeah, definitely do like it. Definitely G1 like. I am gonna put it next to the Jada Bumblebee, as I have, that has been in storage. If you have not checked that video out, make sure you go ahead and check out the Generation 1 video, the very first video of the channel, and definitely leave a like and a comment down below. Now, the second one we have, gonna open, if these want to stay, no, is none other than Optimus Prime Generation 1 in the vehicle mode. And I gotta say, this looks very screen and definitely G1 movie accurate. The reason why I have two of these is because obviously one here, it has the trailer. This one doesn't. So we're going to do a side-by-side comparison as well on that one. So let me go ahead and get these two out of the way. Yeah, I definitely was lucky and fortunate enough to get these, as I just tore half the front, but that's alright. Alrighty, and the first things first, he is very nice coming out of the packaging. Here we have the Autobot insignia on the side. We have the smokestacks. Now, I generally don't know if you can put the Track Fleet trailer on the back of Optimus Prime here. I generally don't know. This is plastic. The cab itself is actually die-cast metal. And of course, the chassis is also plastic. So definitely interesting and pretty cool. You can see the grille design, very nice. And of course, we have the other side of the Autobot insignia. So pretty cool, really neat. We'll put Bumblebee and Optimus right next to each other. Now, let me go ahead and grab, let's see, the G1 Jada vehicles, so I can do a side-by-side comparison in a little bit as to what's the difference or what's not the difference. So here we have now the golden Bumblebee. Definitely nice. I do like that a lot. Let's go ahead and open them up. And absolutely stunning. I mean, the gold is just perfect. We have the Autobot insignia this time in black instead of red on the hood. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the gold rims there on the black is really nice. And yeah, in my opinion, not a bad car. Put these two side by side. You can definitely see that difference color, the gold and the yellow. Pretty cool. And then lastly, we have the Track Fleet Optimus Prime in all his mighty. Unfortunately, I do not have the Trifleet Ultra Magnus. I am so trying to get him. I'm trying desperately to get him. Everywhere I go, they seem to not have the Trifleet Ultra Magnus anymore. So I'm definitely pretty bummed and disappointed on that. But hopefully one day I'll be able to find him. If not, I'll probably just order him. That way I can do a review. And there he is, Optimus Prime with the trailer, the Track Fleet Optimus Prime. Now, I definitely got to say the trailer is very G1 like. You have the blue and white stripes, the Autobot emblem, and the detail, the rivets on the trailer just looks fantastic. Definitely do like that. Obviously, it is plastic. That is plastic. This is the die-cast metal. Unfortunately, the back does not open up, so I am very disappointed on that. I would have loved to see this part open up and maybe get a possibly a small little rover that Optimus does have his companion in the G1 cartoon. And of course, the cab itself. And I might want to say it's probably a little smaller. Let me see. Oh yeah, definitely a lot smaller there. I'll go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison in a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a much closer look at these, and let's go ahead and review. Alrighty guys, so here we have the entire set open. We have Optimus Track Fleet in the back, as well as the gold Bumblebee, Bumblebee in the middle, and of course Optimus on the right. So taking a look at all of these side by side, I definitely do gotta say they look fantastic. Definitely screen and movie accurate. And the G1 is just absolutely sensational. I love it. Definitely brings out that Generation 1 scream and vibe to you as soon as you get these and see these on the pegs. But having them open looks even better. And like I said, before anybody says, well, how come I'm opening these if they're classics? I do have two sets. I have two, this one and another one closed. I have this one as well as another one enclosed, as well as these two as well on my wall next to each other. So definitely I do got to say that the gold Bumblebee is a personal favorite of mine in this set. Um, just the way it looks, I do like the black Autobot insignia than the red. But I mean, Autobots insignias are red, obviously, then of course black. So definitely interesting color there. I can kind of see where they were going with. And so far, the Bumblebee itself looks very sensational. I do have the Jada version Bumblebee, so I am going to do a side-by-side comparison once again with this Bumblebee and the Optimus Prime here. Definitely got to say the rims, I would probably switch them out, maybe, I don't know. I'm really not that big of a risk taker. I know it's easy to do, but no thank you. The Optimus Prime, I am definitely not a fan of the tires. I might change them. I might get the Hot Wheels tire set to do a quick tire swap to make it look more bulkier and make it look more sturdier. So with that being said, I am also going to do a comparison. And of course, the Track Fleet Optimus Prime looks very spot on, really nice. And I gotta say that I prefer this one to be a little bit bigger. Let's see. Get a side by side. There you go. I wish this one was a little bit taller than that one over here. But hey, you know, not everything can be perfect. Not everything can be nice. So hey, you work with what you got. So I definitely do love this. This set completely. They are gonna go with the 5 set Transformer Hot Wheels, the ones that I have already in a display case, and I can't wait to add these to the collection and definitely do some awesome stuff with them as well, including pictures and as well as posting it as well as a short, as a reel on my Instagram, official YouTube account, as well as so much more with just these cars. Now let's go ahead and get the Jada vehicles and let's do a comparison on them. Alrighty guys, now here we have the Jada Bumblebee and of course the Jada Optimus Prime in all their glory. And honestly, just by putting these side by side compare, you can see a big difference in Optimus and a small difference in Bumblebee. So we're going to start off with Bumblebee, as we're going to move Optimus out of the way. So starting off with Bumblebee, clearly you can see a lot of differences within just the Hot Wheel itself. Obviously the Jada has the actual line, or where the hood would be of the car. This one necessarily doesn't, and of course the bumper is black than silver, and of course the headlights is white instead of a clear blue. Now another similarity that they do have though is the Autobot insignia, and of course just the way it looks. But another difference are the tires. The tires are more hubcap like on the Jada than the Hot Wheel version over here. So I might get the hubcaps if they might have them um, online, and put the hubcaps on this one to make it more identical to Generation 1 Bumblebee. Now, there's not really too much differences as far as the back, except for the bumper. Obviously, it is black and the bumper is silver. On the Hot Wheel one, if you can take a look at that, the camera would like to focus. And, of course, the paint job, the rear lights, of course, they're obviously red. So, not too many takeaways there with the Bumblebee. But I definitely do like them side by side. You got the smaller Bumblebee as well as the big Bumblebee. So let's go ahead and take these out of the way. And now we're going to get into the last Prime, which is Optimus Prime in all of his glory. Now, taking a look at it, obviously the similarities is, of course, the truck. It's the same truck, same design, but of course, again, different similarities within the actual vehicle itself. You have the headlights, which are more spot on and more silver, as they're just more of a circle and just filled in with red. The orange lights on the bottom of the bumper, they are just clear here on the bumper itself. And of course, as the smokestacks on top are silver, and that one is just pure red. Now, if you take a look very, very closely, if the camera would like to focus, let's see. There it goes. Okay, so there we have the orange, and this one, I am just hitting the camera, is literally just pure red. Now, everything on it is spot on. It's actually really perfect. The only difference are the windows. This is more open like, that one just has the red bar. And of course, the features and everything are obviously different compared to the ones that we have. The rear tail lights, I wish they added some here, since we have some here on the mud flaps. We don't have mud flaps. We just have the trailer extension to where the trailer goes on Optimus, but no mud flaps on Prime whatsoever. Honestly, in my opinion, I would like to see some mud flaps for the truck design, as well as give it that texture as well. The smokestacks here are a gray plastic, as these are a more metal silver. I wish they would have gone with the silver instead of gray, because they look like a gun smoke gray. Let's see. Trying to think of any other similarities and differences here. Nevertheless, I mean, it's a good truck all in all. You got the Autobot insignias. Those are some similarities there. And honestly, the Hot Wheels did a good job to showing rivets on this one. And it gives it that more kind of Cybertronian truck feel, as this one is less rivety and more smooth. So, nevertheless, great looking vehicles, great looking diecast, all in all. I do prefer these rims, however, these tires, to go on this Optimus. So again, I might have to pull some Hot Wheels tires, swap changes, so I can do the changes on this Optimus to make it look more like Prime himself. So let's go ahead and finish up the video, and let's take the final intake and the final look. Alrighty guys, now here we have the final pose, the final action take from them as we have them all together as one. And of course, we're going to go ahead and add them to the collection that I have in store for these diecast vehicles. Definitely do let me know down below in the comments what you think, what your thoughts are. And I am trying to work on getting the Ultra Magnus from the Track Fleet set. I just haven't found them and just haven't came with any luck. So that's going to do it all for me, guys. Make sure you go ahead and like the video, leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and of course, as always, stay tuned for some more awesome videos as I have more and more figures to review. And that is going to go ahead and do it for you guys today. Stay tuned for some more awesome content, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, guys.